Before the applause, before the recognition, before the moment your name is spoken out loud, there is silence, a deep, uncomfortable, often lonely silence. It is the silence of early mornings when the world is asleep and you are awake with your goals. The silence of late nights when doubt sits beside you and asks if any of this is worth it. The silence of effort without witnesses, progress without praise, and belief without proof. This is where success is born. Not on stages, not in spotlights, not in moments that go viral, but here, in the quiet moments where no one is watching and no one is clapping, in the unseen hours where you choose discipline over comfort, growth over ease, and patience over shortcuts. Success is not built in noise. Success is built in silence, and this truth belongs to everyone. It belongs to the student studying while others scroll, the worker improving their craft without being noticed, the parent carrying responsibility without rest, the creator producing without an audience, the dreamer holding onto a vision that has not yet been validated. If you have ever felt unseen while giving your best, this message is for you. The world celebrates the finish line, but it forgets the road. It applauds the victory, but ignores the years of preparation. It praises the outcome, but rarely honors the process. Yet the process is everything. Success does not arrive fully formed. It is assembled piece by piece, choice by choice, day by day. It is built in repetition. It is built in restraint. It is built in resilience. And almost all of that happens in silence. Silence is where foundations are laid. Silence is where skills are sharpened. Silence is where character is tested and strengthened. Silence is where you become who you need to be before you receive what you want. A tree does not announce its growth. It grows quietly, underground, strengthening its roots long before it ever reaches the sky. And when storms come, it is not height that keeps it standing, it is depth. Your silent work is your roots. We live in a world that confuses visibility with value. If it cannot be seen, it is assumed not to exist. If it is not shared, it is assumed not to matter. But the most powerful transformations are often invisible while they are happening. Confidence is built quietly. Strength is built quietly. Mastery is built quietly. When you work in silence, you remove the pressure to perform. You stop chasing approval and start pursuing progress. You allow yourself to be imperfect, to fail privately, to learn honestly, and to grow steadily. Silence is not emptiness. Silence is preparation. It is the space where focus replaces distraction, where intention replaces impulse, where long-term vision outweighs short-term gratification. Many people quit not because they are incapable, but because they are impatient. They want results before readiness. They want recognition before resilience. They want proof before progress. But success does not respond to urgency. It responds to consistency. The quiet days matter. The days when nothing exciting happens. The days when improvement feels slow. The days when effort goes unnoticed. These are not wasted days. These are building days. Every repetition compounds. Every disciplined choice adds weight. Every patient hour strengthens the structure. Silence teaches something motivation never can. Discipline. Motivation is loud. It arrives in bursts of inspiration and fades just as quickly. Discipline is quiet. It shows up when excitement is gone. It does the work regardless of mood, weather, or circumstance. Discipline does not announce itself. It does not seek permission. It simply acts, and over time, that quiet action becomes unstoppable momentum. There will be moments when silence feels like isolation, when you wonder if anyone understands what you are working toward, when you question whether the sacrifice is worth it, when the distance between where you are and where you want to be feels overwhelming. This is normal. Silence is not easy. It is demanding, but it is also transformative because in silence, you develop self-trust. You learn to continue without reassurance. You learn to measure progress by effort rather than applause. You learn that belief does not require an audience. In silence, you stop asking for permission to grow. Every meaningful achievement passes through obscurity. Every respected skill begins with incompetence. Every confident individual was once uncertain. No one sees the practice. Everyone sees the performance. But the performance exists only because of the practice. Behind every visible success is an invisible routine. Behind every breakthrough is a season of boredom. Behind every achievement is a period of doubt endured. Silence reshapes you. Your habits become stronger. Your focus becomes sharper. Your patience becomes deeper. Your standards become higher. You begin to expect more from yourself, not because others demand it, but because you know what you are capable of becoming, and slowly, quietly, you transform, not into someone loud, but into someone solid. Many people want success without change. They want outcomes without effort, rewards without responsibility, and results without resilience. But success is not just something you reach. It is something you grow into. Silence is where that growth happens. It is where weaknesses are addressed instead of ignored, where discipline replaces excuses, where progress becomes inevitable. Silence does not mean invisibility forever. It means you are respecting the order of things. First the work, then the growth, then the results, then the recognition. When you rush this order, you build on instability. When you honor it, you build on strength. Silence is temporary. Its impact is permanent. There will come a day when your efforts become visible, when the skills you practiced quietly are undeniable, when the discipline you built privately becomes obvious, when the growth that felt invisible becomes evident. People will say it happened overnight. They will call you lucky. They will wonder where you came from, but you will know. You will remember the mornings you wanted to quit, but didn't. The nights you doubted yourself but continued. The days you felt unseen but stayed committed. You will remember the silence. Success built in silence is durable. It is not fragile because it is not dependent on praise. It is not shallow because it is built on substance. It is not fleeting because it is reinforced by habit. When adversity comes, and it will, you are ready because you have already endured discomfort. You have already proven your persistence. You have already built strength where no one could see it. If you are in a silent season right now, do not be discouraged. If you are working hard without immediate reward, you are not failing. If you are progressing quietly while others seem ahead, you are not behind. If you are doubting yourself because no one is cheering yet, you are not weak. You are building, and building takes time. Let others chase attention. You chase improvement. Let others make noise. You make progress. Let others seek validation. You seek mastery. One day, when your work stands tall, when your growth is evident, when your success speaks for itself, you will not need to explain your journey. Your consistency will explain it. Your discipline will explain it. Your results will explain it. And they will say this without words, that nothing meaningful was rushed, that nothing lasting was built loudly, that everything worthwhile began quietly. Success is built in silence. Honor the silence. Trust the process. Keep building long after the noise fades.